from deal to deal, task to task, that we often overlook what we're trying to achieve. Obviously, we are trying to sell more, sell faster, sell better, and earn as much commission as possible. But as our day unfolds and we go from one sales activity to another, the repetition of selling combined with experience causes us to assume everything will happen as it should. Most sales professionals don't think about the best possible outcomes from their sales activities and how they could fuel their career progression. They give their attention to the next steps or whichever customer shouts loudest, and they forget about what they're trying to achieve for their key customers and themselves. The outcome is often that they never get around to strategic activities that result in bigger long-term payoffs. I think this is a really important point. The important work is never necessarily or is not always the urgent work. And we need to block time, whether it's thinking deeply about a problem, whether it is improving our skills, or whether it is something else which is going to turn the needle, which in this case is making time to speak with our best customers, or setting time aside to improve ourselves so that we're ready to progress in our career. That is really, really important. And from my experience, I see a lot of sellers poorly prepare, which means they poorly qualify, and they work a lot of opportunities in their pipeline. They're very busy. As a result, they're too busy to do the strategic tasks that will turn the needle. Sure, they may hit number and they may feel that they've had a good year, but if they took a step back and they prepared and they were able to qualify to a higher standard, to give themselves a little bit more breathing space to do some of the strategic work and a little bit more breathing space to do some strategic prospecting, they could find themselves in a position where instead of just scraping quota, they might be exceeding it significantly and then also setting themselves up for really significant progression. So have a zoom out and have a look at your calendar, have a look at how busy you are, and ask yourself, are you doing the strategic, important, non-urgent work that is going to turn the needle for you in the midterm to long term?